Dead hangs. Looks stupidly simple. Grab a bar. Hang. That's it. Looks easy, isn't it? I do pull-ups, I'm not new to this, come on. So, obviously, I thought 60 seconds, easy. And my pops always said, hard choices, easy life. Easy choices, hard life. Obviously, I'm not going to do something that easy. But then I kept seeing people say dead hangs, fix your posture, decompress your spine, maybe even change your life. Sounded fake, but intriguing. So I decided to try it every day for 30 days. Nothing fancy, just hanging there to see what would happen. Was it all hype or does this thing actually work? Only one way to find out. Spoiler, it hurts. But also, something weird happened. First attempt, 10 seconds. I was confident. Too confident. I laughed at the timer until my grip betrayed me. Time slows down when your forearms are screaming. Every extra second feels like an eternity. I dropped at 13, arm shaking like I just did 1,000 curls. That's when it hit me. This is going to be a lot harder than it looks. Still stuck at 10 to 15 seconds. My brain says, hang on. But my body's already done. My hands are raw, skin thickening in weird spots. Not the kind of hand strength I thought I'd be training for as a single guy. Joke. Forearms burn all the time. Shoulders are sore and stiff in a way I didn't expect. 3 days in, and I'm starting to question everything. I wonder if it's me, or maybe even the bar. Still can't crack 30 seconds. It feels like I've hit a wall way earlier than I should have. But I keep showing up because at this point, the hardest part isn't physical. It's sticking with it when nothing seems to be working. After 3 days of zero progress, I try something simple. I switch to a different bar, thinner, just feels better in my hands. And suddenly I hit 35 seconds. Not struggling, not slipping. It's the most solid hang I've had so far. Turns out the old bar was working against me. Too thick, too rough, and my fingers couldn't wrap around it fully. I was losing the fight before it even started. The new one is still tough, but finally feels manageable. My grip holds, breathing stays steady, and I'm not constantly bracing for failure. It's a small shift, but it changes everything. Sometimes it's not about trying harder, it's about making the right adjustment. That smaller bar made all the difference. Suddenly, the work felt doable. Around this time, my hands were fried and recovery felt slow. I started looking for ways to help without adding more mess to my routine. That's when I tried these creatine gummies called Tasty Gains. Each one got 1 gram of creatine monohydrate. Just chew 3 a day to hit the daily target. No scooping powder, no mixing, no shaker bottle to clean. I keep a pack at my desk and toss them in my training bag. Tastes like candy. Slightly gritty, sure, but no weird aftertaste. Did it fix my dead hang overnight? No. Creatine needs a bit of time to load, but by day 12, slight spoiler, I know. Things started to feel different. Recovery was smoother, grip held longer, and I wasn't dragging between sessions like before. Honestly, even if part of that's placebo, I'll take it. Way easier than choking down a scoop of powder. I hit 40 seconds, then slip off. Later that day, I looked at a photo I took mid-hang and something clicked. I was hanging with just my fingers, barely wrapping my palms around the bar. No wonder my grip kept failing. Next session, I fix it. Full hand wraps around the bar properly this time. Fingers gripping tight, knuckles pointing slightly upward. Not death grip tight, but firm enough to stay locked in. I focus on keeping the pressure balanced across the palm and fingers. Just enough to stay in control without burning out too fast. The difference immediate. The bar feels more connected. I feel more connected. And strangely enough, when I try pull-ups afterward, they feel smoother. I even squeeze out one more than usual without really trying. I'm consistently hitting 35 to 40 seconds now. The form's better, grip feels solid. But something new creeps in. Boredom. My brain checks out halfway through each hang. It's like watching paint dry while your arms scream at you. No cool moves, no excitement, just hanging. And yet, I keep doing it. Not because it's fun, but because it's working. I catch myself standing taller. My shoulders sit back more naturally. My back feels open. And I'm not even trying to correct anything. It's just happening. Physically, it's less brutal. Mentally, it's a grind, but I'm showing up. That's the real challenge now. Staying consistent when the novelty wears off. I start hanging without warming up. Because guess what? The hang is the warm-up. Hit 45 seconds with calm breathing. Shoulders feel great. My overhead mobility is better. My wrists no longer scream during pull-ups. Dead hangs sneak in benefits when you're not looking. Scrolling through a tutorial, I realized something awful. I've only been doing passive hangs. 10 whole days and I completely missed a fundamental part of the movement. No shoulder engagement, no lat activation, just dangling. I feel stupid. 10 days in and I've been doing it wrong the whole time. Impressive in the worst way. Right then and there, I try an active hang. Shoulders locked down, lats on, core tight. I barely last 20 seconds. It feels like someone turned up the gravity. Everything burns. The bar feels heavier. My ego tanks harder than my time. For the first time in the challenge, I walk away feeling like I went backward. But at least now I know what the work is supposed to feel like. The switch to active hangs is still crushing me, but I'm finally moving past 20 seconds. Most days I manage 30. Once I held for 55. It's not consistent, but it's progress. The shakes are still there, but not as bad. My core holds longer. My grip doesn't give out right away. Every second feels earned, but I'm starting to feel more in control. The work is still hard, brutal even, but it's not hopeless anymore. I'm bracing better, breathing deeper, staying tight without burning out instantly. There's still doubt in the back of my head, but it's quieter now. This isn't a breakthrough, it's a buildup. The kind that makes you think, maybe I'm close. It finally clicks. I get on the bar, set my grip, lats engaged, core tight, no rush, no panic, and this time I don't drop. 30 seconds in, I'm calm. 45 seconds, still solid. The usual urge to quit, quiet. My body holds, my breathing stays steady. I pass 60 without even realizing it. I'm fully in it. Steady, focused, breathing smooth. It doesn't feel like a struggle anymore. It just feels right. I stepped down, not because I had to, but because I chose to. And to my surprise, I didn't yell or celebrate. No fist pump, no big reaction. Just a quiet nod to myself. It felt right, clean, like all that struggle finally settled into something solid. I'm pushing 90 seconds regularly now. One day I even held for 2 full minutes. It doesn't feel like I'm battling the bar anymore. It feels like I belong up there. My posture is just better. My grip holds strong without second thought. And my back, it feels longer, lighter, like I've added a few vertebrae. Dead hangs aren't a challenge anymore. They're just part of the day. Something I do without thinking twice. I feel unstoppable. The hangs feel solid and steady now. My posture is better, grip is strong, and my shoulders don't complain like they used to. I'm walking taller, moving smoother, even sleeping better. It's been a grind, but all of it feels worth it. I actually feel strong. Then I find this thing called max hang training. Turns out serious climbers and grip athletes don't even hang like this. They train with just their fingers on tiny edges. They do short hangs, structured rest, and build insane strength with way less time under the bar. I sit there, read through it all, and mutter the only thing that feels right. Was it worth it? 100%. Dead hangs don't get clicks. They don't look impressive, but they work. If you're slouching, struggling with pull-ups, or just want to feel less like a desk-bound gremlin, try it. 60 seconds a day for 30 days. Passive or active, doesn't matter. Just hang. Film day 1, film day 30. Tag me when you hit your goal. Or tag your friend with the spaghetti grip and say, it's time. And if you're thinking, sounds boring, you're right. But you know what else is boring? Shoulder injuries, bad posture, and being weak at jars. Pick your boring.